This line right here. The girl too.
Yeah. Right in front of her.
The goodness of God's blessing. You are as young as your faith and as old as your die. As young as your life confidence and as old as your desire. This is a celebration for Jacob and Esau Cannon at their 80th birthday. And our opening song will be What a Fellowship.
Eternal and gracious God, Creator, Redeemer, Sustainer of all mankind, we bless and praise you for this grand and glorious opportunity to come together and celebrate the birth of two of your servants. And we come to celebrate not only the birth but the years. Oh God, we realize that through your goodness and mercy, that's shown in these sermons that you have permitted to live for 80 years. We thank you, O God, for their life, for the contribution they have made in the community and in the church. We bless and praise you for their families, for you have blessed them with many children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren. And you promised this would be your greatest blessing upon mankind. And God, we praise you this afternoon. Be with us in this celebration, that we reflect upon their lives and strengthen our inward minds to realize that it is all possible because of your goodness and love and mercy. Hear our prayer as we offer it in the name of Jesus the Christ. Amen.
Out of all the troubles and
We will have the purpose by Kenneth McDaniel.
There's really not much I can say about Uncle, you know, that you already don't know. Just being a young man, watching him and being able to see him, you know, men, when I was coming up, there was a boy living across the street, you hear the other one. They were role models to us as young men in the church. They would always be here for us. They would always be the first one when we had some projects around the church to do. They would be the first one there. And Uncle Jake, he still helps us sing. He'll play him a lot. Uncle Jake has been the plumber for all of us in the community for years. He still works as a plumber because he helped me a few weeks ago to do a job. So we appreciate that. He's been the plumber for our church throughout the years. He learned that trade through working in Kannapolis with the plumbers in Kannapolis. So he's also learned how to work on our furnace. We come over here a lot of Sunday mornings, the furnace, the building be cold. He had to get us going. He went also a lot of different things, like fixing the small electrical work, mowing and doing things to the yard. He also serves as a deacon, and for many years he served as church treasurer. I remember when first they retired, both of them just retired, they were 65 years old. And we went on a boating trip up to Lake Norman, went fishing. And Uncle Esau, the first thing he wanted was, where your life was at? He wanted to know where your life was. He wanted that life jacket. I had to strap him in that life jacket. We would be all right. And Uncle Jake continued to fish with me. We went on many fishing trips at night and everywhere else. So he continued to fish, and he still fishes today. And I just like to wish him a happy birthday, and I hope to have many, many more. Thank you.
Ella getting hers together? Yes, it is. Okay. Miss Ella McIntyre is the assistant, and we will hear words from her at this time.
I thank the Lord for being giving me here strength.
I thank the Lord for many blessings to let me see my brother's live this morning in my place. With our remarks and into people, we are going to ask you to limit your time to 2 minutes. And if you don't want to use your 2 minutes, don't use it. Make sure that there. I remember Miss Cora, their mother, used to always say, I'm going to ask old E to do so and so. Because he's going to say, Mama, I'll do that in 5. And she started calling him 5. So we're going to cut that a little bit short and ask you for 2 minutes. At this time, we will hear from Dr. Bobby Cannon.
I guess at this time, the main thing we want to say is that we're so thankful to have so many people here to enter into a celebration for my father and Uncle E. In the Bible it talks about 70, and we know that would be 70 years old. And I'm so thankful that they have gone on 10 more years beyond that 70 years. I just hope that I can continue to say that I want to strive to get where they are, because they have been a role model to me since early childhood. It's so good also to be here today in celebration when they are here with us. I have been in this church so many times, and the people that we have entered into celebration with, they didn't know they were here. But this time, they are here and they can see what people think of them at this time. I know I'm limited to 2 minutes, but again, I will say thank you for being here to celebrate with us, to celebrate my father and Uncle Lee's birthday. Thank you. At this time, the granddaughter Courtney would like to play a song for him.
We want to thank Courtney for their selection, and in case some of you all don't know, that is the daughter of Fanny, the granddaughter of Mr. Cannon. Mr. Miller Jones, I think they are here, but they're in the back. Does anyone else in the family that would like to have remarks? Well, at this time, we have some remarks. Really okay. One line.
I would just like to say welcome to all of you, and thanks for coming out to help us celebrate the birthday of my father, Daddy, Steve. And I just thank the Lord that all of us are here today. We are all blessed, and we all should be thankful. But I don't want to say that my daddy is a saint, but he does possess the qualities of a saint. I think my daddy is very saintly according to some of the qualifications that he possesses. He's kind, he's understanding, he's patient, and he's loving. My daddy is not only those things to the four of us and to mother. He also tries to be that way with everyone. And I just want to say, happy birthday, March 2nd, Daddy. It's not the kid. I love you, Daddy.
As we grow old, age is just a state of mind. Our inner nature is in every day. As long as we keep our hopes and dreams alive, and as long as we stay involved in life, our spirits will be renewed. There should be no wrinkles on our souls. This time we'll have some remarks by Reverend Cannon from the church.
I really thought I'd finish when I said the prayer. The only thing that I could say is that when I first met the two Esau's, they were, Cannons, Esau and Jake. I had trouble telling one from the other when I first came. And then, after getting to know them, it worked out real fine. I can tell them apart now real good. But if I could say anything, what could I say? I think God intends for us to be exactly who we are and how He made us. And the personalities He gave each and every one of us. The personality that He gave the two brothers there. And I found them to be exactly the same today as the day that I came. And that is very understanding, very cordial when we don't quite agree on things. The kind of person that you like to meet when you're in a situation where you expect to get things done. And then their devotion to the church and to their family. I think we look at people from the standpoint of who they are and the contributions they make to society. And the greatest contribution I think that any person can make is the family and the people that they produce and what they do in society. And both brothers have children that have excelled in doing good for our country and for themselves. And with the type of society in which we live today, that is a more than welcome quality that is needed in our society today. And I wish them the very best that God has to offer them, and that is life, and to have it more abundantly. It is a blessing that God has allowed this to happen. It is a greater blessing for you guys to see so many people whom these two men have been able to touch their lives, and that's a great thing. Thank you.
I didn't interrupt you, but we have somebody that has something. I know it's going to be good because anytime you up to democracy, it's going to be good. And we've been in these days, I was out Mrs. Russell having it.
Good evening. I did not know how this program was going to be planned or shaped up. However, we all have one thing in common with these two distinguished gentlemen sitting here. That is that today is the very first day of the rest of our lives. Live it well, do all things well, because today is a sure preparation for tomorrow and all other tomorrows that follow. I have an article I would like to read to you that will fit on the concept. Yet, there is some truth in it. The subject is, life begins at 80. I have good news for you. The first 80 years are the hardest. And the second 80 are a succession of birthday parties. Once you reach 80, everyone wants to carry your baggage and help you up the steps. If you forget your name or anybody else's name or an appointment or your own telephone number, are promised to be 3 places at the same time, or cannot remember how many grandchildren you have, you need only to explain that you are 80. Being 80 is a lot better than being 70. At 70, people are mad at you for everything. At 80, you have a perfect excuse, no matter what you do. If you act foolishly, or if it is your second childhood, everybody is looking for sympathy or softening of the brains. Being 70 is no fun at all. At that age, they expect you to retire to a house in Florida and complain about your arthritis. You used to call it lumbago. And you ask everybody to stop murmuring because you cannot understand them. Actually, your hearing is about 50% gone. If you survive until you are 80, everybody's surprised that you are still alive. They treat you with respect just for having lived so long. Actually, they seem surprised that you can walk and talk sensibly. So please, folks, try to make it to 80. It is the best time of life. People forgive you for anything. If you ask me, life begins at 80. What you think of me without that man having Reverend Brown said there was a time that he could tell Esau from Jake. There are a lot of things that they have that is very much in common. Now, Mildred Green, if I get it wrong, Grandma Polly had 2 daughters, and then they had some daughters, and then Jake and Esau married those daughters. So they are, Mildred and Colleen are cousins. So Jake and Esau married Colleen and Neil. So they have a lot in common. William from the Esau Cannon. You all don't have anything to say?
I got something to say. I don't stand up before people to speak, but today is an opportunity, and it's something I was meant. Uncle Jake and Daddy, they mean a lot to me. Uncle Jake has always let me know that he is the oldest. We always respect Uncle Jake and Daddy. Uncle Jake lets Daddy know that he is 10 minutes older. And Daddy Uncle Jake, I'm telling the story. Last year before last, Daddy was having some problems with his eye. And it's time for him to get his driver's license. I said, Uncle Jake, Daddy's having problems with his eye. He said, well, don't worry about it, Sarah. I'll go down, change shirts. So, okay, and let me unlock you.
I have a distinguished preacher here, Brother Word, and I'm sure he would like to say a few words. I met him one of the greatest preachers I know.
My sisters and brothers, the measure of living is in that man's relationships. We live in relationships. Measure is in our relationships. We live relationships, marriage, family, church, employment, leisure, and all the rest. If you do righteous treatment unto your brother or sister in relationships, then you have met the standard of Christianity. You have met the standard of justice. Jacob and Esau. I met them in my early days as a minister. Lived righteous in their relationships. They are good men because they treated their brothers and sisters with justice, with righteousness. And that is the measure of a man. You rise or fall as a Christian, as a true American in relationships. We do not live unto ourselves. We live in relationships. And the measure of these men in relationships is a fine example of Christianity and manhood, worthy to be followed by all of us. That's that. What we appear to be and what we really are can be two different things. Some people appear to be one thing, and in reality they're something else. Jacob and Esau are what they appear to be. Kind, passionate, strong-willed men towards what is right, a relationship with people. May the Lord's blessing be upon them. And may you leave this place in thanksgiving for men who appear to be what they really are, and for men who live in relationship with righteous treatment towards others, family, friends, church, and community. I am glad I made it here this afternoon.
Thank Brother Word for those remarks.
Okay, actually I would like to say good afternoon to everyone. My name is John Wesley. There are a lot of people here who they would say that they have problems figuring out which one of these men Esau and which one is Jacob. Again, I would like to say that don't feel bad, because one of these men are my father. I don't know. I'm just here to say happy birthday to Uncle Jake, Uncle Jake, and happy birthday, Pop. And I wish you many more. There is one thing that I don't think that we all realize, but there is 106 years of wisdom here, you know. And like Reverend Cowns and Dr. Williams said that there are all good things about them. If it's something bad, I don't know. Okay, but actually, you know, I just wanted to come up and say happy birthday, Pop, and happy birthday, Uncle Jake.
I thought that was very cute young lady. However, I was like you say, we have always known who our father was. Wait. Jake.
If there's not any children want to speak at this time, we can give anyone, please. 1 minute.
I got a whole lot of children right outside these doors. They're not going to say anything about it.
Here comes Jerry.
Well, I'm not starting now, Jerry.
I will say it is a pleasure to be here. Pop, Mother Jake, glad that you all are alive and able to see this day. Like Bobby said, a lot of times it happens on occasions like this. And it's been always on my saddest phobia to see which one to go with the element first, because it would be a difficult part to deal with. But I am grateful that it's a joyous occasion. And I will say on this note that when they did retire, I don't know which one got a snapper lawnmower, but the other one got the same kind of snapper lawnmower. And then one got a new truck and the other one got a new truck. And Bobby, I heard that you had an accident and you got on Jake's car and I got Pop's truck. And I want you, as long as I know you got the car, I can keep the truck.
Yeah, get this camera.
James Camp, 1 minute.
It is a privilege and an honor for me to be here today. I come, the one speaking on behalf of my father, who's not here at the present time. Who would have loved to be here. He's my grandfather's first son, and I happen to be my grandfather's first grandson, and I happen to have my grandfather's first great-grandson present here today. So it's a privilege for me to be here, because what we have is 4 generations, and it's a privilege. My grandfather means so much to me, so many things I can say, my great uncle also means tremendous amount to me. And there's been many opportunities that I've had to go to his house and just kind of sit down and talk with him. It's been such an open rapport and friendship. I love Uncle Jake. And it's a privilege, 80 years. No, and I'm going to say this and I'm going to sit down. There's so much that I can say. But I'm going to say this and I'm going to sit down. The most important thing that is represented here today, one of the most important things that I see is represented here today is the generations of people that have come out of this community. My family, from my pop, extends all the way to California. Because of my grandfather, I have 4 more that's going to continue the generation. And that means so much to me. I just think, what would have happened if for whatever reason, I know it wasn't a common thing back then, but it's a common thing now. What would have happened if for whatever reason, their parents would have aborted them? And that would have killed generations of people. Generations of people. I would have never been here, so I'm appreciative to that fact that that didn't take place. I'm so grateful that I'm here today because of my grandfather and my uncle. I'm sure they can say the same thing, but I'm appreciative to the fact that they're alive and living, and God has been good to them. And I'm just going to sing a small rendition of that song. And I'm God has smiled on us. I'm going to sit down. And I'm not going to sing. God has smiled on us. He's been good to us. God has.
Uncle Jacob, happy birthday, Grandpa.
Do we have anyone from the congregation? There's a leader. Mayor Reed.
Everybody. I'm favorite to be there all the way from Philadelphia. I'm glad to be here, and I am one of the ones that have spent all my life trying to figure out who's Uncle Esau and who's Mr. Uncle Jake. They're 80, and I'll be 40 in June, and now I know. Happy birthday, gentlemen.
Someone else?
My uncle. I love my uncle. Oh, glad he is. You know who's calling when you want something.
I've been home so many Uncle Jake. And you know, when you get, I need everybody to know this something, because I've been where y'all trying to go.
I'd just like to say happy birthday, Mr. Jake and Mr. Esau, and the term role model is sometimes overused in society, but I've known these gentlemen and their families all my life, and you know, they've always shown a quiet dignity and a sense of honor that all of us, the African American men, could do well to emulate. And I just wish that Daddy could be here today to share this with you. I know he would, but I just got something for you. He always told me on your birthday, he always give you a quarter piece. So.
Get his Jake, get his Esau. He's been doing that for years. Well, I would like to say happy birthday to Jake and Esau. In 1914, the top story was Germany declared war on Russia, France, and Belarus. World War I began. Congress authorized government to build and operate railroads in Alaska. Prohibition got into effect in Tennessee. George Westinghouse invented an industrialist, died in '76. There are other people that were born on March the 7th, 1793. Sam Houston, a political soldier. 1917, Desi Arnaz, an actor. They were all born on March the 7th. Jennifer Jones, an actress, was born March the 7th, 1919. Tom Wolfe, a journalist, was born in 1931 on March the 7th. John Irvin, a novelist, was born March the 7th, 1942. And some of the winners in the best movie, 1914, Test the Storm Country. This actor was Harold Lockwood. This actress was Mary Peake. And the poem that we all know so well, Trees. Book was Tarzan of the Apes by Baroque. The World Series was played by Boston over Philadelphia. Boston heavyweight was Jack Johnson. Kentucky Derby was Old Rosebud, J. McKay. The best brother-in-law is Esau Cannon. Yeah. Other people, the Esau and Jacob's age, Jane Wyman, Billy Maggio, Dr. Lamar, Martin Amsterdam. During 1914, the population was 99,111,000. 1994 is 252,177,000. In 1914, 3-bedroom homes cost $2,575. 1994 is $109,800. The average income in 1914 was $518. Now, yes, it is. $36,468. The price of a new Ford, $490. Now it's $13,650. A gallon of gasoline was 35 cents. Now is $1.19 up. A pound of bread was 6 cents. Now it's 71 and higher. A gallon of milk was 35 cents. Now it's $2.32. The first class postage stamp was 2 cents. Now it's 29. One lady, when it went from 2 cents to 3 cents, she was very bad at the postman. When he brought her mail, she wanted to know, y'all raised the stamp. And now, what would a 3-cent stamp cost? I want to know this what a 3-cent stamp would cost. In the overall, Woodrow Wilson was the president. Thomas Riley Marshall was our vice president. What people were talking about in 1914 Cal Roach's studio produced his first silent film, George W. Cohen and Hello Broadway. Fashion was a collarless V-neck dove pneumonia blast. The waltz and the two-step was very popular. Lloyd Smith from our way first sold packaged popcorn, and the first year he sold 75,000 pounds of popcorn. The Umbrella Girl appeared for the first time on the box of Martin sauce. Vernon and Irene Castle danced to the foxtrot in the musical Century Girl. Happy birthday, Jake and Esau.
I'll say prayer is the key of heaven. I say prayer is the key of heaven. I say prayer is the key of heaven. Don't you know?
Come on. That's all right. Come on with it. That's all right. Sing that. Come on.
I'm familiar directly and say something because I have only known these two men in 20, around 8 years. See, I don't live here, but I passed the Pleasant Grove Baptist Church. And I was just listening to all the good things that were said about them. And I know they're telling the truth. Since I've been here in Kannapolis, every time we invite brothers to come to church up to Pleasant Grove, you can look up and see at least one of the twins. Brother Esau or Brother Jacob, and most of the time, Brother Esau and Brother Jacob. Now, since that be the case, Pleasant Grove, I'm representing Pleasant Grove Baptist Church. This is your card, Brother Esau. They put all the money in this one envelope. Which one should I give it to? Esau. Brother Jacob, this is your card, and I'm going to lay this here. That's a very room, the card for my name. May God bless you. May He teach you, and God bless you. The Bible says God says we only allowed 3 scores and 10, that's 7. 70 years old. It says by reason for strength, he was able to be forced which is 80. God bless. God bless.
I just want to say good evening, everybody. Now, as my father came up here before, and he said, I'm the fourth generation of my grandfather. And he is my great-grandfather, and I use that word great two different ways. He's my second grandfather, and he is a great man. What is a great man? He's a great grandfather, a great father, a great husband.
I don't see anyone else, but wonderful We also have quite a few people that often as you go downstairs for the reception, please look on the bulletin board and see the one wise and wonderful. These are the people featured that's on the bulletin board that are 70 years and two. No one else? Reverend Townsend, you give us a benediction for us to go downstairs for the reception. And again, I want to thank everyone for coming for this great celebration of Jake and Esau Cannon.
When you can go down this way. Necessarily have to go outside and go down. Now may the Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face to shine on you and be gracious on you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
one hole in there. Where you at now? Get him right out on Sunday evening a little bit. After church, he was right across town back. Couldn't get him, he wouldn't ride today though. He wouldn't ride it out. He had to get ready today. Wild and wonderful. So, okay. Who baby? Yours or hers? Hers? So you the mother. Okay.
You know I ain't got no kids, not unless you trying
I've been there.
Amen.